Welcome to Midnight Horde. This is a Survivors-like game, but it doesn't seem to be necessarily... It doesn't seem to operate under the same presumptions that we have with Survivors-like games. So instead of it being like you're on a flat plane and you're just doing your, like, thing, this operates as you're a character who is, like, climbing around on a building, and you're surviving on the building. And as far as I can gauge as well, the building is actually also where your meta progression comes from in this game. So you're climbing the building, you're surviving on the side of the building, and I guess we'll see what happens and how it plays out here, because I'm a little bit like, this is already quite scary. Because if you like let go of W, your character kind of like just begins his descent. Okay, level up. Silver blades. Experience increase. I do love an experience increase. Give me. I'm sick with it, man. I can't. I need help. I can't help myself. Every single game I play, it has to be like XP increase every time. I don't know what it was. I mean, it's a good. It's because it's a good call. Is what it is. You know, it's always the correct answer. Going XP increase. Ooh. Now, to account for the fact that this is quite considerably more difficult than just existing on a flat plane, I want to believe that the game is going to reward, or it's going to be a little bit easier. That being said, though, okay, do we have a dash? That might be something that we unlock actually at some point. I am already fearful because, frankly, there's a lot of lads coming in, and I'm not absolutely swagging out here. The faster you move, the more bullets are shot. Shotgun. The shotgun fires an arc of bullets in the direction you're facing. Flames shoot in front of you. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't necessarily want it to be in the direction I'm facing. I like it to be in the direction of the enemies, but you can try and make do here. As country boys do. This is Britain's 72 hours post-Brexit. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. We weren't climbing the walls, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Always well in Britain. Cap of penis. Fires a precise and powerful shot at the closest enemy. Give me more XP increase, man. Let me ride on that one. No, I don't think I'm covering any particularly pertinent information. Oh, so what happens at 450? No, I'll tell you exactly what happens at 450. The number goes slightly up again. That's half the fun of it. Okay, we've actually got an elite enemy here. Okay, shooting him upwards is it requires a little bit of time in here, which is slightly more difficult than I would have wanted. Okay, that's big. Okay, that's huge. And a bosh! Okay, give me a chest. What are we got here? Oh! Silver blades level 2. Experience increase and shotgun level 2. Huge. Okay, so does that like increase the duration with which it is up? Or oh, also it increased the damage by quite a lot. Now that I'm saying that, so let me think here. I'm thinking we go cooldown. I'm a cooldown enjoyer. We're getting little building blocks with which to. Oh, wait, you know what? We've got all this way down here as well. This is actually a much easier section of the map to like exist on. I have like a bunch of different directions I can go in, as opposed to before where I had like, it was a little bit narrow and a little bit tight. I think there's a pickup up there though, because there's a green dot on the map at the bottom left, and I'm thinking. Okay, oh, it's a heal. All right, okay, gotcha. I mean, I immediately kind of wasted it there, but still. It's an urn. I do mess with the aesthetic, and it's a very interesting concept. I think the idea is cool. My question is like if it has the legs to run. You know what I mean? Because like it's a really cool concept, and I'm sure it's like swag to play a couple times, but like is this gonna be a Survivors game that you get like 100 hours out of? Because like when you're climbing the walls, if you let go of W, it like you start falling instead of like holding on, and I can imagine that waxing and waning on me just a notch. You know what I mean? Yeah, just keep going. I really want to level up, and I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe get like another... Maybe get another weapon or something would be quite nice. But then, hold on, what is... I actually forget. Oh, so magnet. It's a magnet. It's a magnet. Yeah. This is good. This is... Yeah! This is good. Right. Yeah. Okay, cool. There's our level up. Let's see here. Damage increase, pickup range. We'll take the damage increase. It's not going to be a tremendously humongous damage increase, but it will be one nevertheless here. There's a lot of bats. A lot of bats. A lot of bats. A lot of bats. Can I just like... Okay, I can just land on the ground. Okay, wait, they can come up from the floor, so maybe we don't want to do that. I'm very worried about the fact that I don't have a lot of XP to work with here, and I think I need like I think I do maybe need a level up to make good things happen here in my immediate future. Got a lot of bats coming in, and they are tanking shotgun blasts like you would not believe. Okay, so the shotgun just does not fire up the way, which, you know what, does make perfect sense, but it's something to keep in mind. Ah! We're sneaking. Game looks fun as hell. Demoing it right now. Yeah, the demo is free on Steam right now. You can play exactly what I'm playing if you're interested in it. It is weird that, like, I mean, you take like a single concept and maybe just change very slightly how it's played out, instead of just following the format of the genre exactly, and it's like, oh, okay, well, this is interesting. The art style as well, I quite like. I'm trying to figure out like what it reminds me of. To be fair, it is kind of like that low poly, like PS1 kind of vibe, like an N64 the N64 Castlevania game. Ugh. I played a lot of the N64 Castlevania game as well, and trust me, when it turns out the little kid was Dracula the whole time. Spoiler alert for a game that I think is over 20 years old, but... Okay, there's definitely an elite rocking around here as well. We need a level up, man. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for like experience gain, because in reality, I take experience gain. I am weaker for the privilege, but oh yeah, I don't get to kill enemies, so I'm not even getting XP, like more XP realistically, because I'm not. It's taken me so long to actually take out, you know, the mobs here. Level me up. Extra projectile, I am pretty chill with, I think. Always a good one to take in a survivor's like. I am in trouble, but I'm gonna try and hit the urn here. Okay, okay, what the hell were those things, man? They're tanky as well. See, if the shotgun just fired not in the direction I was facing, I would be like, this thing is absolute gas. But because it's like you're generally speaking moving towards gaps, it does feel like a little bit rough to use. Unless you've got like the timing down pat, like that guy who's like perfectly harmonized with his like his smoke alarm in his house, and he can like tell at any given moment when it's gonna beep. You just spoiled Castlevania 64 for me? Yeah. That was the video game that like me and my mother completed together. The scene where you're running through the hedge maze and there's like a guy with a chainsaw. Is like and there's like dogs as well that are really fast and really oh man. So, there's also like a part of the game where you have to bring nitroglycerin from like a pantry or something like that to a breakable wall, but if you take damage, jump, or anything like that, it will explode in your hands and kill you immediately. And I vividly remember that taking a very long time. 3D Castlevania just doesn't do it for me. You know what, man? It was actually pretty good. However, one thing I will say about the game as well is that when you bought the game, it came with like to save Castlevania 64 on the N64. Why did my guy jump there? You require, like, usually when you're saving, it saves on a cartridge, and that's like totally fine. Like, there's no issues. But for whatever reason, like Castlevania 64 had like some bizarrely complex save system. You had to like buy an add-on to your N64 controller that would allow you to save the game, which is as ridiculous as it sounds. So like, I bought, you know, or I say I bought, my mother bought me N64, Castlevania 64. I'm happy as Larry, very chuffed as anything to get the game. See, I mean, I guess I'll take the cooldown reduction. I need like something to hit some damage here, man. I'm scared. But then we had to go back out because I was like, Mom, I can't save the game. Like, this game won't let me save. It says I need this like special memory pack expansion for the N64. And she's like, alrighty. So you have to spend like an extra 15, 20 bucks on top of the game. And do you know what other games used that memory expansion on the N64? Not a single other game I ever owned. So it was just that one singular video game that was just, for whatever reason, exceptionally difficult to play and enjoy. I mean, I guess we'll go shotgun upgrade. I mean, piercing is actually pretty chill. Piercing's pretty large. That might actually help me out a lot. It's mental what just like the addition of piercing can do for you. Okay, I think this thing's faster than I am, which is very scary. Yeah, this thing's faster than me, dude. Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Gulp. I'm Xing via this entry. Get me, just please let me out. Ouch. Just keep doing your thing. Bloody hell, man! Is there more than 2 weapons thus far? I'm getting burned down, man. Holy. Okay. First run over. We've unlocked summon lances around you that shoot out at close enemies with a chance to pierce. That's fine. Killed 500 enemies. We get Cross of God. Cross of God beams out in all directions with the shape of a cross. That's swag. Kill your first elite. Saint blades are enormous blades that swing around you. Sure. We're getting a lot of upgrades, a lot of unlocks. Man machine gun. Yes, exactly. Survive 10 minutes. As you die from a building, you drop swords. Okay. And then we've got unlock 100 gold. Okay, so let's have a look here. These are our permanent progression stuff here. Just let me have a look at the other unlocks as well here. Because, like, if I go back, that's actually just going to take me to the main menu, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to take me to the main menu. Very silly of me. I think we have to quick play, and then we can have a look at the building. And I presume that I'm going to assume that it's not going to ask us. Let me see here. Experience increase. Tell you what, give me damage increase, and then if I got anything for 50 here, +1 reroll, that'll do. And then we can go play the Wanderer. We've got other characters here, but I don't know if we unlock any other ones. So let's confirm. I swear there was like a build. There we go. There's a build menu here. So the Grand Hall we can build. And this will give us some permanent progression as well. And also kind of shoots at enemies if you stand within the circle. And also gives us like some extra room to maneuver here. So I tell you what, give me that What does that do? Drops gold every now and then. That's fine, we don't need that. Boom. And then I reckon that'll do. And that's now, that's affecting the entire map. So now our map is bigger and we have more space to like exist within it. Which is, that I like that as a concept as well, by the way. I think that's a really cool concept. Eventually, like, having an expansive area, and also like every area also doing like a whole, you know, extra thing as well. A pillar connects with you from above and deals damage. See, that seems fine by me. We need having some vertical damage. So I guess we want to play underneath here a little bit. We want to be playing as if we're moving down. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down there. Let's try and, there we go, got another level up. Let me see here. Blessed grenades are thrown upwards, falling down and exploding on enemies. Flame shoot in front of you. I think maybe, like, we probably want to take movement speed here, actually. I feel like movement speed did kind of, like, hamper us just a notch in the last one. Ooh, careful. But then again as well, I don't know how many other slots we want to fill up here. Maybe getting experience early game. Like, when I say early game, I mean like when you're kind of just starting the game out, is like a mega noob trap, in all honesty. Because it just feels like there's too many. You need like raw power, or as much power as you can surmise in the early stages of a survivor like. Oh. I don't know if I want the blessed grenades, man. Thing is, like, duration is like also quite swag. Oh, and it synergizes with something that we already have. It synergizes with Rod of God. Okay, right. You know what? Take that. Take that. So if we get them upgraded, we probably get like an evolved weapon, just like in Vampire Survivors or any of these other types of games, right? It's decent. It's not quite as like punchy as the shotgun, but hopefully we can make changes to that soon enough. Right, position myself in a nice little spot here. Okay, it does not necessarily one-shot everything. Right, let's go get some HP at the very least, right? An elite has arrived. Please hit that. Gracias, amigo. Okay. Solid amount of damage done to the elite. Oh my god, he's fallen. I need another Rod of God here. Okay. Come on. Come on. Right, get him moving up, and then I'm gonna sup in underneath. And there we go. Look at the chest. Okay, duration level up. Rod of God. Extra 10% extra size and then plus 5 damage. Alright, you know what, that's fine. I'm gonna have to live with it, but it's fine. Get me something level up wise. Summon lances around you. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take the lances. I need another weapon, I think. Okay, now we have something that's actually targeting here. Okay. Now I'm feeling like we're on the right track. It's kind of like the magic missile. It's not doing like crazy damage, but it's doing like half decent, and it's constant as well. And also it does pierce. It does pierce. We gotta remember that. Okay. I am going to go grab the magnet because I'm scared that it's gonna get me killed if I try and grab all these. Now. Big weapons. tempting to go for big weapons. I think yeah, you know what we do? We have the synergy for it as well. I feel marginally stronger than the last run, but not so stronger that I feel comfortable here, you know? Just very slowly try and take out all these bats. Very slowly, and then now that we've got that proccing, we can go underneath, and then yeah, and then okay. They dropped a lot. They dropped a lot of XP. I think like projectile increase would be really nice as well. Duration cooldown, projectile increase, and then I don't know, even like damage I guess as well would be like fantastic. Maybe I'm asking for too much though. It's a pretty cool 2.5D game. Yeah, I'm getting into it a little bit now. I'm getting into it a little bit. Now that I've kind of like adjusted to the weirder control like kind of concept. Vanguard of Vengeance. I think that's probably maybe like, is it Rod of God? Duration increase. So that's the one that throws out lances, right? I think that's like quite a huge... Oh, 1 second, chat. Hold on. Give me 1 moment. Person. It was not somebody coming to see about the squirrel. He was like, I'm doing rough casting on the house at the corner. Would you like a free estimate to do? Because like the wall outside my house is like all kinds of messed up. Arcturus, thanks so much for the gift of sub, man. I appreciate it. It's all kinds of messed up. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I'll just put a leaflet through my door if you want. And he was like, it would be £550. And I was like, no. No, I cannot afford that for a superfluous wall that does not affect my life. This game looks sick. This game is sick. Also, the lance upgrade, by the way, the damage on it is very spicy. I like it a lot. Big fan of the lance. Well, if this squirrel guy asks you to 1v1 him in Halo. Like, for what? For like a free repair in my roof, or like just for the love of the game? I think the answer would probably be no in both regards, because I'm sitting there like, why would you want that? Like, what do you get if I lose? But then if you were somebody who was like a professional tradesman and you were willing to do 1v1s for your livelihood, I feel like you'd probably have to be pretty good at Halo to be willing to risk your day's wage on such a thing, you know? So it is a scary thought. To be sure. Give me the chest. Open it. 2? Give me 1 more. Oh. Big weapons and increased move speed. Okay. Let's go heal. 55. It wasn't even to like build a wall. It was like to do like the rough casting on it. So like, you know, like, I guess like it was like pebbles that go over the... I don't even know how to describe it to be honest, man, but like, yeah. Hello, Charlie. Duration, follow cap. I don't know what follow cap means, but we'll take that. We'll level up the Blades of Vengeance. No damage increase though. Not this time around. These things are like very, very tanky. Go. I actually have no idea if I survived longer than last time. It does feel a bit ridiculous. I think I've only survived for like 3 minutes, man. If I'm right in seeing this. It's a 50-minute run and I'm on 12. I'm like, has it only been that? Has that been that little amount of time? I'm scared, boss. But 3v3 in Quake Champions for a while. If they ask me anything related to Quake, I'd be like, there's no shot you're catching me on that. No disrespect. The only people that play Quake are people that are absolutely unabashedly goated at it, man. It's like darker and darker levels of like no newbies allowed, but like somehow 100 times worse. Like the people been on Quake Live for the last 15 years, man. Like they're not, and even then, that's not even like the oldest Quake, bro. It's like that game's still got like people playing, but it's like it's I don't know, utterly unchanged. These eyeballs are like quite tanky actually, and I don't really. I think the. I mean, how do I get them to explode? I'm not really sure. Ah! Where'd you come from? I'm gonna take the damage on this because I think there's value to it. I want some damage increase. Size increase doesn't really spark joy in my soul. Solitaire School, thank you much for the sub. September, extremely it is extremely poggers. I hope. Okay, we'll do some. Oh my god, we'll do some laps and then try and wheel back around to maybe get that magnet. These things are fast, man. I've got like movement speed upgrades and everything. I'm still a bit scared. Maybe I should have taken the shotgun, actually. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Charlie, you're bumping me. Okay, the elite one of that is here. Much to be scared of. Much to be scared of. Okay, I think it's spawn. Get it? Honestly, I wouldn't even hate a shotgun situation here. Okay. Silver blades, extra projectile. Circle around you that damage. They're giving me garlic. They're giving me garlic. I couldn't resist, man. They actually handed garlic to me. You can't just get. I mean, this is like the smallest garlic I've ever seen in my entire life. It's, oh my god. Just filter me out. Filter me out. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here, but I think it's for the best. That at least getting cooked. All right. Give me a lucky chest here with like lots and lots of up. 1, 2. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Piercing +4, coding reduction 20%. Increased size. Increased size also increases the garlic size though, so like that's good and that's fine. I do not like the ticks. I do not like the blood tick things. They're exploding on me, dude. They're exploding on me. By Jove, Governor. This is a bit much, is it not? What are you talking about? Charlie. Come off it, man. Look at the size of the AoE. This doesn't make any sense, man. The game's slowing down. You've got too much red on the screen. Alright, devs, we're gonna have a conversation about this one. Hate to say it. We gotta get rid of the red tick things that are taking up 90% of the screen here. We're not even halfway through the run and this is happening, man. You gotta give me a moment here. You gotta give me a moment. Okay, we died. I'm trying to think in my head, like, what diving creates a powerful shockwave. I'm not sure how into the diving situation. Maybe it's better than I think it is. I need 2,000 to get that. Poo. Increased pickup range is nice. I mean, take the luck, take the life, take the recovery, take the pickup range. Don't really have anything else to put into there. Okay, play. Confirm. Did I pick up a lot of resources there where I can build a wall, so to speak, perchance? Oh wait, I have to click it and then do that. Okay. We're gonna build a wall. Okay. Another healing spire there is pretty good. I would be willing to cash that one in. That being said, I could have had the sword tower as well. Alright, you know what? Build that. 1% extra damage. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Send me. Flamethrower seems like it could be cool. Maybe we'll try the flamethrower. My issue is it shoots ahead of me. There's a lot of things that are like, shoot ahead of yourself, and I'm like, well, I'm in a state of like running up and down a wall here, so it's kind of like not ideal that I'm facing things, you know. I guess I feel like that's just axes, I suppose, from like Vampire Survivors. I guess like throwing it up the way is not. Okay, it's a little bit awkward actually. Oh wait, no, it has impact damage. Okay, you know what? That's not so bad. If it does damage on impact with any enemy, then I can see value in that. I got a little bit of regeneration here as well. Okay, gather me this. Level me up. We'll try the flamethrower this time around. I'm waiting for it to go off here. Right. Okay, that does seem quite good. At least I have some time to like work with it. It does kind of clear house a little bit, doesn't it? Extra projectiles. I mean, sure. If it's good, then why not? I don't really necessarily know what like extra projectiles means in this concept. Maybe it just like fires off like 4 more times before it disappears, which is what I presume to be what's happening. Okay, I went a little bit too close here. That's my bad. Level 4. Alright. I do like the idea of that, to be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I actually don't know what the damage is like. The damage is okay. See if I can get it leveled up where it's like a decent radius. Maybe get some movement speed. We might be in a good spot here, believe it or not. Okay, the fire, I will admit the fire does do crazy numbers. Alright, flamethrower level 3, great. Oh, wonderful. Size plus 40%, plus another 30% and damage increase. Bosh! Okay. Much better situation for our garlic to have now. That's kind of like the flamethrower seems like kind of an elite shredder, man. You know what, man? I'm feeling a little bit frisky in that I think that we're much stronger than we've ever been. I'm willing to bless the experienced gods here. I do kind of need to survive long enough for that to be worth it, but okay, fire now, please. That being said, I think I need big weapons or like size just in general, because I think it scales with my starting weapon, and then also it would be nice to have the fire blast away really far, and then also the garlic would be great. It's really difficult to say no to anything that's like extra projectile. I don't even think that we're really that kind of build, but like, man oh man. Like, you know what? Give me double grenades, man. Give me an extra sword. Give me maybe one extra plume of fire that goes out. I frankly have no idea, but I think it's probably got something to it there. And we can just walk through our problems. We can talk it out. Maybe like damage would be like just raw damage as well would be good as a passive to try and get. Okay. Extra projectile and extra damage. You know what? Level me up that. Are we able to wait? Power jump while leaving a building. WA. Oh wait, you have to be leaving the building. Yeah, that makes sense. Woo! Okay. The bats were taken care of. The bats were taken care of easily. I'm trying to think, like, is there anything that shows you what the combinations are? To be fair, I think we shouldn't worry about that because we're not getting anywhere near that situation where that's a possibility. So we should just forget about it. Level 4 flamethrower, though. 30% cooldown reduction does seem pretty swag. I would take it. I will accept it as tribute. Oh wait, dude, it's definitely. I'm going crazy, dude. It's definitely a 20-minute run because I was sitting there like, dude, wait, hold on a minute. I've spent negative 19 seconds in this run. What the hell? I've actually like I've actually gained time, man. What are we talking about? Bats and garlic is always satisfying. Also, the combos are under the weapons if unlocked. Yeah, I guess I haven't unlocked the thing for the flamethrower. I need to keep an eye out, I suppose. There's some that are unlocked, but to be honest with you, I'm assuming it's going to be like chests, like normal, that are the combinations you want. But I actually really don't know. There's been a whole lot less movement on this run compared to the other ones that I am quite a large fan of. Like, I'm not prancing around the rooftops like constantly trying to dodge stuff. We're just kind of calmly and nicely dealing with the problem when the cooldowns come up, you know what I mean? That first magical build in any survivors, like where your damage finally starts to outpace the HP of the enemies, and you're clearing through them. Now, when the fast ones show up, that's when I think we're gonna have slightly more trouble, but you never know. We are doing a lot. We're still doing a lot of damage. We're still doing a lot of damage. Okay. I mean, trying to think, to be honest, man. We are doing a build that does go in a direction, right? I'd be willing to just take the shotgun. Just close off our options on the weapon side of things. And then let's give this a whack. Try and take care of this gentleman. I did face tank him. I face tanked the hell out of him, dude, but it worked. Okay, level 3 blast grenades and level 4 blast grenades. Okay. That is a lot of grenades getting flung out now, though. That being said, I'm trying to think, like, we got extra projectiles, but I do wonder, like, does that, is that like a one-time upgrade, or are we going to be able to get, like, another 1 or 2 of them? It's in, like, Vampire Services, you only get, like, 1 extra after you get it initially. But I don't know. The grenades are kind of our only real vertical damage apart from the garlic, but you can't really be relying on the garlic, can you? I'd love to be able to see like what level my abilities actually are as well, if possible. But I appreciate that might not be doable. like I want to see what they are without having to be in a level up screen. But even if you press escape, you can't like see what they're saying, you know? But I know that like small indie devs like watch these videos, and there's no better playtester than like the dumbest streamer you've ever seen. It's QA, dude. It's QA. Okay, these things are a little bit tanky and a little bit spooky. But hold on, if I can get around here, just take my time a little bit, then we can hit one of these angles. Yikes! Ah. I think we go for the damage increase, perhaps. I really need to. I really should have checked. Actually, now that I'm saying it again. What the hell my my levels on all my stuff was, because I'm sitting there like I don't remember in any way, shape, or form what we were working with. Ow. Wait, I'm up. Feels like, I mean, we do get a lot of XP, but then that next level just seems so far away. Okay, maybe we're not getting that much XP now that I'm looking at it. Didn't feel like the bar went up all that much off that flamethrower. You know what? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. They got Jacksepticeye, dude, it's so true. They got Mr. Septiceye. They got Jackspedicy in this game. I can appreciate a man like Jackspedicy who's kind of gone mask off in the last number of years. I think he's like finally realized he's like, I've made more money than I'll ever know what to do with. He's like, you know what, man? I'm actually gonna start talking. I'm gonna start telling people what I think about things. Yeah, increase my size. Very tempting to go for the grenade, so I will admit, because it was like a +3 projectile situation there. I hugely respect that. Yeah, him like, because I mean I think a lot of people, especially when you're like one of the bigger guys, you kind of have to like be a little bit more careful when like maybe a lot of your viewers have found like a vaguely new toy to play with, maybe like vis-a-vis like Mr. Beast or something. So kind of like I kind of have to watch what I say here, because if like I like annoy, if I kind of like say something bad, it kind of implies that people need to choose between me or them, which isn't true, obviously, because like nobody cares at the end of the day. But yeah, I guess it's like I have X million dollars in my bank account. Who actually cares? I will say what I want. Yeah, Yeah, we've got ability speed, because that goes with the shotgun. I very much doubt we're going to be able to get where we want to go with this, to be honest. That doesn't mean that God loves a trier. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, Shaggy. Is Jack's Septicguy's dead now? No. I don't even remember where Jack Spit Icy came from. It was just someone called him online. And I think it was like a news article or something like that. It was quite funny. Much like how the Olympics called me RossBoom or RossBoom or something like that, or Riot called me RossBoomsocks or RossBoomsocks. Like they just it's difficult, you know. Typing is hard. Journalism is difficult as well, especially game journalism. I do think that it would be much easier to just fly to like war zones and write about that as opposed to playing Cuphead or something, you know? I think we've all thought that though. Game journalists are really the true heroes of modern media. Absolutely bless H-Bomber guy for introducing me to the moment where I think it was it like IGN or the GameSpot journalist was talking about how the moral choices in Fallout 3. And it's like footage of him like gunning down that super mutant ally that you have, like that you get in the game. It's incredible work, man. It's incredible work. Give me a shotgun. Anything I can work with. Just damage me. I mean, it is absurd what we're working with here. Vis-a-vis the ticks that are exploding every second or two. The blood clots. Awkward. We're living our life. I can't see like anything that's going on, by the way. Just in case you're like, what's happening? I don't know either. Bottom screen, you see level. Oh yeah, but that's only when you're like in a level up thing, though, right? Does Jacksepticeye actually have a new channel? He definitely doesn't, right? It's definitely not called Spadicy. It's definitely not. I mean, it might. I think he found it quite funny, so. As he should, because it is funny. Okay, he did ram me, but he took a lot of damage for ramming me, so. Call it a draw, shall we? Burn him. Burn him. Take him out. This is big. Blast grenades, level 5. Shotgun, level 3. Silver blades. Okay, all weapons. Huge news. Get me back up to the top, because I'm certain that there's a magnet in my future that's going to do numbers here. Shotgun, level up. Definitely feel like I'm missing the point here. Ability speed, sure. Ability speed does not seem like exactly the type of stat that I'm looking for, frankly. I guess it does make it spin faster, but then I feel like on my base weapon that's the only thing that I think is good on, because I mean like you're shooting a gun. It's not. I'm not really looking for the bullets to go faster. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I shouldn't like look a gift horse in the mouth here, but it just doesn't seem like all that amazing. I mean, let's even I'm German. Alles gut. Alles gut. Okay. It's for non. Oh, there is a channel called Spadicy for IRL content. Okay. That's cool then. That's cool. Does he get his batty out though? That's what I gotta know. Does he show off his batty crease? Oh, level complete. Oh, level complete. It was 15 minutes, dude. Okay. Look at us. Powered up. See, it seems like a trap. We'll get you shining. And can we get much higher? Send me back. Play me. I was looking forward to the synergy as well. Maybe we need to like lock in a lot harder. But that being said, confirm me, and then build me. Then hopefully I can build this. So that'll be a shooting tower. We can make it go bigger. A powerful arch building. Oh, it is so much bigger. 30. I'm assuming that the next building unlocks if and when you finish building the first level. Do you know what I mean? So if I stand in the circle, it will shoot. Okay. Oh, but it takes a long time to charge up, though. I was hoping it would be like a, you know, not like overpowered, but it would be like a gradual thing that just goes, etc., etc. Exceptionally tempting. I mean, to be, lock me in. I want to lock in on like a synergy this time around, I think. Try and get something going on that, you know? Because that's what we're here. That's what everybody's always here for, man. You want to see what happens when you put two stickle bricks together. Or you rub them together. You want to see what happens. I get it was... Sorry. Bit of Charlie came out. Starting to think, by the way, this is a little bit off topic, but I just hissed there, so I have to like, I immediately thought of Charlie. I think there might actually, and you're gonna think I'm an insane person, but I think there actually genuinely might be something to the idea and concept that like humans are a lot like their owners, or vice versa. Humans are a lot like their owners. Cats are a lot like their owners, or like animals. Humans are a lot like humans, if you really think about it. Because like I now that there's like another cat in the house with Casper, it's like it's very difficult not to draw comparisons to like Charlie and I and Casper and B, where like Casper is a ball of energy, much like B, and Charlie is a grumpy bastard, much like me. So like it's very easy to draw parallels in those situations. Do you know what I mean? I mean the grenades, because I think they synergize with the damage up, you know. Plus they were just good, I think. I'm gonna take basically anything that has a synergy next to it, I think, and just pray that I get enough level ups that something comes to fruition in that regard. But humans are all like their owners. Who knows something? Yeah, I guess an owners in this context would probably be something akin to like parents. I guess we take a lot of inspiration from our parents. I think in some regards. Not necessarily going to go into a nature and nurture conversation while we're playing this game, but worth thinking about, man. We're just Sims characters, dude. I use, and dude, I honestly like. This is gonna sound like crazy stupid for me to say, but I do use this like quite regularly, and I don't know if it's like just something that like maybe slightly like neurodivergent brain can like, it's easier to wrap your head around. I frequently will be like, what are your sim bar saying? And I think that it's like a really easy way to be like, what needs do I have right now, you know? You think you found a glitch in this game? What was the glitch? So like for instance, like if B is like, I don't know, maybe like not feeling 100% or whatever like that. It's like, okay, what are the sim bars saying? Like, do you need... Are you hungry? Like, are you bored? Are you... Like, do you need to take a shower? Do you want to take a bath? Like, would that, like, get those sim bars up? Because then if they're all on the green all as well, right? And it's like... It's a very, like, simplified way of living your life, but it kind of does work, man. Like, you get your basic needs sorted, and then, you know, you're pretty chilling, man. For the most part. In some regards. You want some? Do you want some? I'll give it to you. I'm definitely not nearly as strong as I was in the last run. The flamethrower really truly was the go, if I'm being honest with you. But it's not doing too bad. It could give me the go though. I swear that does synergize with something, right? I'm gonna take it. 10% size really doesn't move the needle too much though, does it? I'm gonna guess in for video content IRL life, you were keeping them separate this time around then, Ross. What, B? Yeah, she doesn't want to be online, so not that like not that I would force her to in any regard anyway. I'm pretty chill with that. It's not for everybody, put it that way. But she's also like quite normal in that like she doesn't really, like before she met me she didn't really know about this kind of thing, so that's nice that it's not like a, if anything it worked against me in some regards, I would say. Extra projectile is so tempting. I'm gonna take it. So I think like definitely, even though like I'm nobody, it can be like a big-ish number can make people be weird sometimes, right? And having somebody who doesn't care about that is quality stuff for sure. Somebody who doesn't give a monkeys is like what you're after, man. How did you even meet a normal person? It's like dating apps and stuff. So like, unfortunately, not the place that I would like love to have that happen. Granted, never been happier, but like, I'm just saying, oh man, we need to like come up with like a better thing than this, because it's. But the thing is, like, it's different because like I don't know how people normally meet people, like they work or through friends or etc, right? But like all my friends live in a different country, and I also like don't go outside. And I work from home, so it's not like I can meet a coworker. And even if I did, I mean, if I had employees, but that would be like a supreme, like, in the past, if that was the way I found like a partner, that'd be fucked up, right? That would not be right. That'd be crazy behavior, man. Level up. It's kind of like the Lance, man, to be honest with you. I should level up damage increase. We're going for any synergy, like literally any synergy we can get our hands on here. So it should be, yeah, it should be whatever we can work with here. So damage increase is perfect. Get the levels up on that. Abosh. Give me some of that, mate, right? Give me a lucky one. Give me 3. Yeah, 4? Wonder bar. Make it so. Comparative for now compared to these. It does like, to be honest with you, I don't really know how it works anymore. Like, I'm asking the wrong group of people because I know what my like my age demographic, or not my age demographic, like my gender demographic says on YouTube, but I don't stream, I guess. But I don't know, man. Like it doesn't appear to me, and to be honest, I really probably wouldn't do it anyway. But like, I don't know. It's a good thing, I guess, for the dating app because it definitely would be too like socially awkward and anxious to instigate a conversation with me in real life if I saw her at a bar or something, you know. And I don't know if like women want to be approached at bars either. So like I don't know, man. It's a difficult one for sure. I probably err on the side of like maybe not, but it's a mixed bag for sure. Yeah. And I certainly don't want like someone talking to me because they're like, because they're scared of like rejecting me or something like that. It's just like it's hell for women. I appreciate that for sure. I'm just trying to stay out the motherfucking way, man. You know? I'm just trying to stay out the way, dude. As best you can, best you can. You'll never meet a guy who stays out the way better than me. It does kind of suck though, because I'm so excellent at staying out the way that if there is a job being done and I'm like, I am making this less efficient than it can be, I have to fight the urge to like be like, I need to remove myself from the situation, because I know that like there's some like if I do leave, it's like, where the hell did you go? We could have used your help. And it's like, probably yeah, but like, let's be real, like I was making this a much slower process than it could have been if you just did it yourself with me not there. Though to be fair, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I could have been there for sure. I could have been there. You know what? Sure, we'll take another weapon. We'll take the Rod of God. I don't know why they called it that, man. The Rod of God? What, some kind of like jerking off God? Or like, what are we saying here, man? Gosh. I did not power lift there. I did not power jump. Still got this. You know what? Maybe I should fire it, man. Why not? You know what? That is actually not as strong as I thought it was going to be. It's decent, but it wasn't. My regular spins are doing 100 damage every flick. Fire. Tent to drop. I guess like with this game, you really could run some vertical builds and it would work pretty well, I'd imagine. I'm just not a lover of like any verticality builds in the regular survivors like games I played, so it makes sense why I'm kind of averse to them now, I suppose. I either want like complete coverage in a circle or like left and right. How many more levels do I need? 2? I'll do. I'll take that. Just soak it, brother. Just soak it. One back. Woo! Okay, well we know what happens if that happens then. Never thought to ask myself what happens if you fall off the map. No, it's not so. I took 10 damage. That's not so bad. Okay, that should be. Is that max now? I think it is. I mean, that's kind of a lame chest. It's not giving me much, but they can't all be bangers. I'm trying to think in my head. Is there a TV show on this earth that features angels in it where angels aren't complete dicks for no reason. Because, like, I think the idea is, like, obviously, like, oh, it's a subversion of expectation. Like, oh, it turns out that, like, the angels are just as bad as the demons in a lot of ways. You know? Like, they're quite judgmental, or, like, they're indiscriminate in their wrath kind of thing. But I'm trying to think in my head, like, is there actually any media, like, popular media where angels, as it would turn out, are, like, touched by an angel? My head went in a different direction with that one. I'm just trying to, like, Constantine, like, Supernatural. I'm trying to think, like, Lucifer, I guess. Like, I mean, I guess, like, I don't know, man. Demons are still bad guys in that too, though. In all of them, I suppose. Or, like, they're not as nice. They're not that nice. They're misunderstood in a lot of ways. I really hate this wave, man. Like, this wave absolutely kills me inside. It's so annoying. It's so horrendously annoying, man. It's not like I don't know. It's just blasting like red light in my face, man. Bloody hell, bro. Salty, eh? Oh, for God's sake, the Rod of God is like screwed me over as well, because I can't traverse upwards really, because it will set these bloody things off above me, man. I want to get the HP. Okay, thank God. And we'll go get this one as well. Okay, that's almost up. Oh, yay. I mean, to be fair, I've only got like 2 more minutes. Like, oh my God, it's a ghosty. It's a bloody ghost. I don't move fast enough to escape that, man. It's simply not possible. I'm tanking incredible shit right now. I'm not even in it, man. It's okay. Power me up. Grant me on a pickup range, if you will, please, Governor. Select me on Devanderer. Build me. Okay. We built a whole thing. Does that unlock the next? Never mind. I went back too far. Imagine dying. It's true. I should have got the flamethrower. It is not. There's not more build here, is there? That's fine. Lock me in for Uno Mas, please. Thank you, Governor. I'm thinking, man, honestly, we just get the flamethrower and then work our way through other means. Like, we grab everything else that has a synergy to it. But if we get the... honestly, I'm kind of Rod of God averse, man. It seems to, like, hinder me more than it helps me a little bit too regularly. Building does make the map bigger, yeah, it does. Which is a very cool idea for how you do your meta progression. Ooh, we got 4. It's just 2. I'm just a sucker for it, man. I can't help myself. I have a problem. And that problem is I love projectile up. It's too good. It's too spicy. It's too sexy. It's hips and nips. And it's the whole package. I could be a Vanguard with Vengeance Respector as well, I suppose, you know? Does allow me the ability to stand still for the most part. For right now. Spinny, spinny, spinny. It looks like I'm taking damage, but I can't, like, so there's little white bits that are appearing on my health bar, but like I don't think I am. So I'm not really seeing anything hit me. It doesn't appear to show me the synergy. That being said, though, flamethrower. There's a couple of synergies that lie within. We'll get there. The flamethrower is nothing but straight gas, though. It's straight propane and propane accessories, man. First time I heard the hips and nips line. It's unfortunately ripped directly out of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I'm sorry to report. Hips and nips. Make it sexy, otherwise we don't eat. Give me more blides, please. More blides. What? It's when Cricket sells drugs for the gang, and then they find them banging trash cans on the street, which he thinks are steel drums. And he's talking. He's written like a rock musical or something. He's talking about how you gotta give them hips and nips, otherwise he don't eat. Make it sexy. I say it a lot more than any human being should say that, but I don't know, man. I just think it's funny. Actually, new season of Always Sunny is out on Netflix today. Funnily enough, I should probably. I'm going to be watching that with my dinner, probably. Not the whole season, but like at least some of it. Watching like back, I mean, it has been like 15 plus years, I admit. Watching back the older seasons, seeing how young they look. It's just, do you ever just hate being reminded that time is a concept? You know what I mean? Like you remember someone in a time capsule frozen in your mind, and they remain eternally that way until you see them in some random show or movie 20 years later, and you're like, oh my god. Oh my god. Last time I saw this person, or was reminded of this person, or life was so much simpler. The biggest problem I had in my entire life was like getting up to go to school, man. And here I am now, paying taxes, like dealing with bills, like relationship stuff, man. Like, I gotta look after myself. Maybe I gotta look after other people as well. But man, thank God Elijah Wood still looks young. I don't know what I would have done if I pulled up Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency and his ass was looking like fucking Gandalf the Grey, bro. That'd have been a tough one, man. Alrighty. Big weapons is what we are after. Yes. Big weapons. It feels like with this, the amount of XP you get and the run duration, it does feel like you kind of have to be like quite lucky almost to get what you're after here with the upgrades and what have you, right? I don't know, I just feel like I've not even come close to getting where I need to go as far as like a synergy is concerned. I guess I'll take anything remotely related to big weapons, and I'll take the silver blades and see what we can make happen though. Okay, yeah, we got 2 more levels to get that up to max. I'm fully and utterly committed to the bit, as far if the bit is getting a synergy evolution item. I'm very much gearing myself up to be disappointed though. If I'm gonna be honest as well, the one that I probably want is the minigun, because it sounds the coolest. But I have to realize that the game has been like, hey, do you want this one? And I'm gonna have to take that one because is why. Okay. Who's watching the new Toxic Avenger? I feel like I've heard of that, but I've never watched anything related to the Toxic Avenger before. I just met an old friend after like 4 years. Looks so different now. I was at my corner shop like a couple of days ago, and a girl walked in that I went to primary school with, and I recognized her, but she obviously didn't recognize me. And to be fair, this is not a human being. I wasn't friends with her or anything like that. We were like, she was just like, I went to primary school with her, and then I went to high school with her. She was maybe in like a class or so, like my registration class, but I was like, there is no shot on this earth that this person recognizes me at all. It simply is not possible. I also remember like I was at a YouTube event, and now granted I had a couple of drinks, so like I probably would never have spoken to this person if it hadn't been for that, but a guy working the bar at one of the YouTuber events that we were at, who was serving like the people stuff, was like went to high school with me, and he was also a bit of an arsehole. And I don't know if like he recognized me maybe or what, like I don't know if he remembered me at all, but I did go like, "Are you Adam?" And like he went, "No," and I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad." I'm just gonna tell you, it was him. Okay. He said, there must be some degree of guilt within lies within his brain. Okay, there must be. Okay, big weapons is. You know what? Reroll me. Bro, trying to do the post-school self-reinvention. I think everybody's done that though, right? You have to have like some severe lack of inflection to be like, I want to be exactly the same as I was in high school, but like 15 years older. To be fair, that is a very common thing. People that peaked in high school who are like, I will always be the prom king / queen or a very popular person. It's like, brother, you're like 30 now. The only friends you're ever gonna make in the rest of your life are your co-workers, and they do not care like what you were up to in high school, man. And even then, if you stop working at that job, congratulations, buddy, you lose your friends as well. I just went to a high school classmate's wedding. Yeah, thankfully, like, I think like most of my friends from high school aren't really doing a tremendous amount, which is great work. But even then, I don't think I'd be invited because I haven't spoken to anyone in a long time. So it's pretty chill as far as it goes. Pretty chill. All right, Charlie, I'm gonna send you down here. Okay, wait, don't fight me on this one. No. Be a good. Okay, you know what? If you're gonna cozy up, that's fine. Just chill with me like that, okay? Brother. Having the fire is good. It's not leveled up though, so it's still like a little bit poopy bum fart, so to speak. Charlie's a good boy. Yeah, but he's hitting his like 3-4 p.m. It's almost time for me to be fed, and by almost I mean 2 to 3 hours away. So he's like, I'm just gonna jump on Ross's desk and just like remind him that, hello, it's almost time. And then I'm eventually gonna get in the way. He's gonna shoot me off, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circle around the room for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump up again. He's gonna let his guard down and forget that I am waiting to jump up, and then I'm gonna jump up. It's gonna be cash, and he's right. If you're a cat, pretty light work. Dude, you were chilling with your kitty, and I'm chilling with my dog. What a time to be alive. I truly wish that the whimsy in my it was still alive in my life, where I'd be sitting there like, damn, you're so right. Dude, you're so right. You got a dog on you, I got a cat on you. I'm transmitting my frequency across the planet Earth at like warp speed, man. Like, you see what I do like 5 seconds after it happens, man. Isn't that crazy? Depending on your internet, I suppose. It's a marvel of technology that this is even possible. So many things on this earth have to align perfectly for this to be the situation that we found ourselves in, and yet it does, and yet it has. And I go ahead and squander the blessings that have been given to us on this technological Eden by every so often occasionally trying to telepathically send the image of your grandfather, cream pie, and your grandmother into your brain just to throw you off. Just to start like try to start a ruckus in the chat. I mean, we're kind of doing okay. I'm kind of doing alright. I'm not supremely in love with our situation. I think that we're okay. That's level 4, and then from there we only have 2 more levels to get it, Charlie. Okay. So if we can make that happen, we can make that happen. Give me that and see how close we can get. Run it back. Blast some gauntlet. I'm chilling with my ball python. You don't need to tell us what you're playing with yourself, buddy. All right, Charlie, time to scoot down, kitten. Meow. I don't even know what interests you up here. I haven't even got any food on the desk, man. There's nothing for you up here. I think big weapons is like maxed out. It's just the silver blades. I have got like 4 minutes to do it though, which is not gonna happen. I hate to say it. I'm just being honest. I do not envision it happening. Us being able to get like that amount of XP that quickly. We happen to pick a synergy that takes a lot of XP to get going, it would seem. Or a lot of levels to get going, I should say. I mean, you know what, we'll give her a best shot, why not? If it hands it to us, which it didn't. Shame. An absolute shame. Maybe I'm playing these situations too fast. Maybe that's why like I'm getting hit by them. Maybe if I play it a lot slower and just kind of play it like that, I can live within the creases of the Venn diagram of pain. You know? Like you know, just do that. Get them triggering, and then yeah, we're out here. It seems like this is going a lot better than me trying to like go up and down and left and right and then like running straight into them all the time. There is a Venn diagram, and it is a finite dance. It's a very finicky dance that we're playing here, but you know, we'll take blast grenades. That is close to leveling up as well, or like close to being maxed out. Can you see? Is the magnet up? Difficult to say. We will approach that when we are dealing with the next elite, though, because I would have to assume that it only is applicable when we hit a chest or something, right? So we probably want a chest. We can move up though. We can move up. We can see. I would be willing to say it probably isn't, because I feel like we got it like not that long ago, but yeah, it's nearly up, but it isn't up. However, we're making our way downtown. Walking past. We can link up here. You've given me absolutely nothing that I want. You. Ah! You know what? Send it. There's a lot of ghosties coming in, man. There's a lot of ghosties. A lot of ghosties. I'm waiting for the magnet, man. Give me the magnet! Ah! Okay, the elite is here. And yet. Okay, here we go. What do I need? Okay, silver blades. We need 1 more level in that. Do we have enough XP to level up though again? It's level up. Give me silver blades. What exactly does luck help with? That's a good question. One of which I do not know the answer to. I think it's probably, if I was to guess, probably something related to like maybe chest openings, or maybe there's like crit in the game or something like that. Those seem like the logical, like, kind of situations. I am not opening that until I get something that I think I can, but I haven't got long. Is the issue, I suppose. You know what? We gotta try. We have to try. We're very close, and we might just be able to make it happen. That being said, I don't even know. Oh, again, silver blades, silver blades. Your mother man! Perhaps there's a chance. I need more ghosts on the screen, man. Come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. Come on. Come on! Bring them all! Bring everything you have. We might be able to get another level up. That being said, we need silver blades to show up, or it's like, oh, it's just gone. It's just done. Come on, man. We're in the last like 30 seconds, man. You gotta make this happen here for me. Swarm me, dude. Swarm me. 20 seconds. Imagine I get the evolve in the last second, and it's like the most pointless thing ever because I still get to use it. That would be funny. I'm now aiming for that. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. It's not doable. Ah! That's a shame. That game did get me though. It did get me good. It got me good. Anyway, that is Midnight Horde. Thank you so much for watching. It is a game that you can check the demo out for now. It's a very early stage of development. I don't. Is there Next Fest happening right now? I'm not sure, but it's worth your time giving it a little shot. Flames OP though. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing. Find some more games you maybe haven't heard of, and have a great day. See you all next time.